What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to version 1. Now, in today's video, we're going to be looking at this, the Renault Megane RS Ultime. The final hurrah to come from the Renaultsport division as the doors are now officially closed and the baton has been handed over to Alpine. And in my opinion, this is simply not good enough. This is not a good enough send-off for a brand that's been around, formidable with hot hatches for nearly 30 years. So, well, like I say, we're going to run through the specs, we're going to talk about it, I'll give you my opinion on the model and stuff. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments and let me know what you think about the Renault Megane RS Ultime. So before we get into today's video, as per usual, make sure you leave a like rating if you enjoy this sort of content, so it lets me know if I'm wasting my time or not, and also if you found this sort of stuff informative. And you know, as always, get at me in the comments if you've got any questions, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you're supporting the stuff. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, but we're really pushing hard this year. I want to double my sub count if possible, because it's a real tough game when you're on a low sub count. So the Renault Megane RS Ultime was revealed this year at the 2023 Tokyo Auto Salon, and is basically a trophy with some visual tweaks. 1976 of these cars are being made as a tip to the hat of when RS was founded in 1976. The car's only going to be available in 4 colours: black, white, yellow and orange. The tonic orange, which was a new colour for the Megane Mark IV, and as you can see from the pictures, will feature like matte graphics over it, kind of trophy-esque, but obviously with a complete different design, as this is trying to be its own standalone model and it's not as extreme as a Trophy R. And the car is offered in left and right hand drive and comes fully loaded, so the only options are a sunroof and a heads-up display. So the car comes with the caros, the bows, the brakes, the diff, you know, the cut chassis, everything you would expect from that you could spec for a normal Trophy comes in this standard. And like I say, you can only spec sunroof whether you want it or not, or heads-up display. Weirdly, Europe is only going to be getting the EDC model. I'm not really sure why that is, but I'm sure that's going to upset some people, potentially maybe even hurt sales in Europe, because I know that Renaultsport owners do like to throw a gear or two. So I know it's not as important as it used to be, but I know that will definitely turn some people off. Worth noting as well, nothing has changed performance wise. It is the same 1.8 turbo in both the Trophy and the Trophy R, featuring 300 horsepower and 420 Nm in the EDC and 400 in the manual. The Ultime comes with the 19-inch Fuji Light wheels as standard, which I do prefer over the other 2 versions, the Interlagos and the Jerez wheels, whatever they are for the Trophy. And they come with the much better S007 tyre from the Trophy R, as opposed to the shocking S001 that came on the normal Trophy. And the only official price I can find online at the moment for this car is $67,500, and if you want the EDC, it's going to be more like 70 grand. Now obviously that can be translated, but I don't know how that's going to equate to when it comes over here to when we get our own price here. And obviously, you know, the market at the moment, things are mental, so I assume if you want one, you're going to get one at retail, but then they're just going to be flipped for more. So I hate to see what these are going to go for those guys that really want it, but like I say, you're going to have to really want it, I think, to justify getting one of these over a Trophy, because this is probably bordering close enough to a low spec Trophy R. So now we've spoken about all the specs and the price and everything like that, the stuff that you're going to want to know about. This is the part where I want you guys to get involved, because I feel passionately about cars, not just Renault. I know it seems like it, I do, but you know, I know most of the guys out there watching this are into their hot hatches and stuff. But I just feel this is just not enough. It's not good enough for the final hurrah, especially, like I say, for a company that's so formidable and so planted in the hot hatch community. Even people, I mean, they've still got the disrespect from the German guys because they think French cars set fire, you know, for no reason at all, and they've got bad electrics. Someone said that to me the other day, oh, they've got dodgy electrics, and I'm like, it's not 1989. I was just like, You know, it's just one of them things. But there's a lot of, you know, as anything, horror stories left, right and centre. But I feel putting a sticker kit on a trophy is not good enough for the final hurrah for Renault Sport, in my opinion. I'm not saying that they need to go and make something absolutely wild, but maybe something more exclusive, maybe something just, you know, even the Mark IV platform, you know, how do you, the Trophy R is available, and how do you go up from the Trophy R? You know, if they'd made it literally a Trophy R with back seats, potentially it could have been a thing. But this is more of a trophy with some visual mods. You know, there's just no more power, it's not a bigger turbo, it's, you know, alright, it's getting the more expensive wheels for the Trophy R, but there's no carbon on it like the Trophy R, the bonnet, the diffuser, you know, and all the other bits and bobs. And I know the carbon ceramics and the carbon wheels on the Trophy R are just unspeccable. There's like 4 or 5, I think, one of them being a press car, which obviously got bought. I just feel like this is just one of them moments where it needed to go out with a real big bang, and I feel like this is going to be one of them ones where it just fizzles away. Unless Alpine have got something mental coming up, you know, like, I mean, you've seen the new Megane by now, and it just looks like it's an SUV crossover without the label. So I can't see a sporty model of that being made, really, and it will be all electric even if it is. So I just don't really know where the future lies for Renault Sport, well, I say Alpine sporty models anymore. And it just got to that point where, like I say, I just wish there would have been a much bigger send-off, even like a Trophy RR, you know, with plastic windows and something mental, you know, when there was only going to be 300 of them made or something mad, or 30 of them made, because Renault Sport's been around for nearly 30 years, you know, just something a bit more special. I don't feel like it's something that needs to be obtainable, something that I would need to own personally, but just knowing that there's something out in the ether, something super special that Renault dropped as kind of like the last hurrah from Renault Sport, be like, we've still got it, this is it, you know what I mean? And it's just, yeah, this doesn't do it for me. Some stickers, like I say, and some visual mods, you know, which you can make any Megane Mark IV look like that. And, you know, like I say, the Trophy R is out there enough for people to get hold of, and they're coming down in price a little bit now as well. So the argument is, if you're out there for a hot, more expensive Mark IV, you're probably going to end up paying the extra and getting the Trophy R, because also, again, like I said, in Europe you're only going to get the EDC, so I know people are going to switch over and they're going to want a manual. So before I keep rambling on, I'm going to end the video there, guys. Now this is one of them things, like I say, it's kind of nostalgic for me. Like, my last 3 models of car have been Renault Sport, so this is near and dear to me. And like I say, as a quick roundup, I just wish there was something more special, even if it was more, you know, exclusive. You know, nearly 2,000 of them being made, it's just not, it just doesn't ring true with me. It just doesn't ring true, especially in Renault Sport fashion. So like I say, I'm going to end the video there. If I've missed anything, guys, get at me in the comments. So like I say, I'm always down there trying to engage with you, and let me know what you think of the Renault Megane RS Ultime, because I think it's not good enough. So I'm going to end the video there. As per usual, thanks for the support on the channel. We'll be back to normal stuff as the weather's getting better. I've been out in the Meg doing some little filming and stuff, so catch those soon. And yeah, make sure you like, share and subscribe as per usual. Like I say, pushing those subs. So if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, come on. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.